Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Here we wrap up the homestand with the finale of this two-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Boston. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Colorado.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies.
Nope, that's the ball.
What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Hard hit ball to second. Chavis comes up with it. And there's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great strand 1. Now the Red Sox Reds will get their shot. No score.
No left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today. Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm definitely excited to watch Rafael Devers in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Xander Bogaerts becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
1-2 now.
Is 1-2.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. The 3-2 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now, Trevor Story. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Now the 0-2 pitch. Drilled down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground toward short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into play here at 273. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. And that misses 1-1.
1-0.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That'll bring up Tony Walters, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Murphy over at second. McMahon at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 2 left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went deep in the contest last night.
The third baseman, Rafael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. And he lays off for ball one. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting fifth.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch to first. To second for one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. So digging in now, Michael Chavis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Ball two now.
Boy, you don't see.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Raimel Tapia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And another foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. That'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Played on the backhand. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. That misses 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Ready with the 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Popped him up. Plawecki moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1-0, here it is. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. And that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Number 9.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rockies leave them loaded. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Blackmon. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting it.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Execute your pitch down the way below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
Benintendi.
The The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he's safe.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
From the stretch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And it bangs off the monster. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he'll pull into second with one away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. From the stretch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-1 to Martinez.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Benintendi, the runner at third. Bogarts at second with one away. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. 2 men on, 2 out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ryan McMahon. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The catcher, number 14.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a curveball taken for strike 2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate,
baseman,
Michael Chavis. Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Michael Chavis becomes out number 2 this inning. A curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed him and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first.
And that's through for a hit. Into the box now. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Number 19, Charlie.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. No runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. A double play ball to second. 4, 6.
He's out.
3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another chance? He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
1-0 the count. The 1-1. Popped him up. Story has a play. 2 down.
Now
ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Popped straight up. Story onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
He's set. Here it comes. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called the strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Colorado.
Standing in, Ryan McMahon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Count still full, 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. Verdugo is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail things here 2-0. Number 54 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 54.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Xander.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Two and two.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Count remains 2 and 2. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded to short. Story scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south. Trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 in.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike.
Your
Josh
attention, please.
Taylor is going to come
Now
on in
pitching for the
relief
Red
as he'll be making his 20th
Number
appearance of the
72,
season.
Josh Taylor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Tony Walters. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 2 away now in the Colorado seventh. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 29.
Stepping up now, Kevin Plawecki. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh. Ball one. Now the 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batter, first baseman.
Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 to him now. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Junior.
First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 home. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. The three of us... At the plate, David Dahl. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his left, Chavis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in this single.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Garrett Hampson. Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be...
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And they have taken the lead.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
In now, Daniel Murphy, as he hits one on a line to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 24.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
0-1.
Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Ryan McMahon. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Davis is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Brendan Rodgers has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Designated hitter.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. It was a 2-bagger. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Digging in, Alex Verdugo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Second baseman.
Ready now, Michael Chavis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Blackman. But this will land untouched. The 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave them loaded. Still a 3. Digging in to try it again. Ian Desmond 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Lucroy is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Tony Walters. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 0-1 the count. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Outside, 2-1. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Raimel Tapia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The left fielder, David.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
High and deep to center field. Verdugo going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Scott Ober enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Plawecki. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
3-0 to him now. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
1-1, here it comes. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Dodge racing back, and that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Jonathan Lucroy. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Barnes claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.